How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to Superman and Lois, Season 3, Episode 2. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Man, I wonder what the test results are going to reveal. Damn, doesn't look like good news.
Any excuse to take the car.
Oh, says the guy who jumps at every chance he can to fly.
Let's save lives.
True.
All right, you can go. Please go.
Please go.
Hey, the moment it gets dark, that truck better be parked back in the driveway.
You okay?
No.
Yeah.
How was your thing with your dad this morning? Did you know that Tao also has a villa in Bali?
Oh my goodness, how many
In-home
villas does he have?
spa. Rumor is he bought it off Michael Bay.
That is not a selling point.
Okay.
Come on, I
Yeah,
know that's
Clark
not true.
knows
You must
something's
have had
off.
at least one crush in your old world. We basically have a free skip day, and I didn't think we'd actually spend it doing homework. Plus, what if he exists here too?
Your mom will be okay with that?
Oh, she's busy with mayor stuff. She won't even notice I'm gone. Come on.
Oh, no, I'm doing a project for the DOD.
Okay, close your
Or the
laptop. We're
DOD?
definitely going to that party.
What are you guys doing later? Not like ask you to hang out, but if you want to, we can. But
Well, actually,
It's kind of a girl thing. Sorry.
Why would a judge deny Henry Miller's petition for release 3 times only to change her mind?
Why?
who's the judge?
Tara Reagan.
Any shady dealings in her past?
Well, you can ask her yourself. She agreed to an interview with you.
So we're ambushing her.
Well, technically, Lois is ambushing her.
Yeah, her head's not in the game for obvious reasons.
Maybe I could go with you? Don't you think this calls for a classic Lois Lane Clark Kent team up?
Yes, please.
You mean the time you forgot to turn the tape recorder on?
One time. One time that happened. I can shave hours off your commute.
Fine,
True.
but let's get moving.
Oh, the papers.
Where are the paperweights?
Yeah.
Guess you weren't dressed up for pasta night.
Not that dressed up.
Will there be boys there?
Yes,
Alcohol?
maybe,
Oui.
but I won't be drinking any.
Who's driving?
Sarah,
And how would you rate her willpower on a scale of 1 to 10?
look, you said you wanted me to hang out with high school kids.
Be home by midnight, okay?
Over to Knott's. We're gonna have a movie marathon.
Oh, that's fun.
Movie
What
marathon.
movies?
Hi, is George Dean calling me?
Oh, you should probably get that. I'll see you later.
I made a big mistake.
Oh, jeez. This guy. So I heard in the comments, this person may be called Onomatopoeia. Apparently a Green Arrow villain.
George?
This person gonna kill him?
George?
Damn. No, he can't hear you. No, the name. Yeah, her
Are you
mind's
sure
so
nothing happened with your dad
preoccupied.
this morning? He didn't say something that upset you, or?
Actually, we want to ask you a few questions about Henry Miller.
Her face expressions changed.
You're not gonna believe this. Eliza just texted me about some crazy party going down in Metropolis. Like 500 kids. Dude, we should go.
we are not
Huge
driving
party.
to Metropolis right now. We will not make it back by dark. Why is Eliza even texting you about a party? Didn't she dump you?
Yes.
He dumped you.
And it sucked. We're cool again.
Oh,
It's not easy
interesting.
for everyone else to be friends with their ex.
You know, we got here was just Dean's body.
Jeez.
Dead on the hood of his car. Shotgun wounds to the stomach area, but we haven't been able to find any pellets. Seems like they disappeared or something.
I did not think that I'd be reporting on a murder today. He came into my 3rd grade class to teach us about civic duty.
Just shows how old he
Literally
really
thought
is.
his first name was Mayor.
Her 3rd grade
We
class.
So we just skipped right past the whole getting to know each other formalities.
No,
So
definitely.
Her and George Jr. used to be so close.
George Jr.? Who's George Jr.?
I got a watch for my 16th birthday.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna be a hard pass. I mean, it doesn't sound great. Context of that one's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Pretty clear. Yeah, she's the OG girlfriend from
got
the
this.
first season, right?
We should go home.
No, as your wing woman, that's like not an option. Oh my god, don't look now, but that guy's totally staring at you. On it. No, Sarah, get off. Mateo, this is Natalie. This is Mateo. Feel free to say hi to each other.
Was actually working up the nerve to come over and talk to you. She just sort of forced my hand a little.
A little.
Really? Wing woman out.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Awkward standing there. Damn.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. This better come out or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay.
Jordan?
I recalled Henry Miller's sentence because he had a terminal brain tumor.
He was the one fighting Superman in Hobbs Bay. The damage he caused is in the tens of millions.
Jeez.
Your Honor, are you all right?
No, she is not.
Did someone pressure you to release him?
Yes.
I can handle this.
Who the hell are you?
This interview's over.
What the heck?
Are you ever gonna tell me?
About what?
Harry's closed. Smoothie place now. Here, I got you. Banana bread.
Great, thanks.
Were you ever gonna tell me?
What'd you think I was talking about?
right?
Nothing.
Whenever, if ever you're ready to talk about it, I'm here for you.
Clark, there he is. Follow him. We have to find out who he works for. We're gonna wait for Judge Reagan. She was about to tell us something. Go!
Slaughter Captain used to give me nightmares too.
Slaughter cab.
I was 11.
I really wish you never left Net High. When your friend saw me staring at you earlier, it's because I recognized you.
Oh, interesting.
I was only there for a day.
I know, and I asked around about you, but you never came back. You just became this mystery girl I never thought I'd see again.
I'm here now. I don't have to be a mystery anymore.
What's this? Like a belated birthday present?
Yes, and an apology for ending our relationship the way I did. There's one more thing. Follow me.
One more thing.
You're the first guy I've ever dated that I've wanted to stay friends with.
The last part is a good distinction.
I feel like you have to walk on eggshells around me.
Kind of that way around everybody.
But not around your close friends, and that's what I want to be. Best friend.
Best friend.
Then it's settled.
Best friends.
Can you drive here?
Yeah, but I bet these Metropolis bros won't mind us playing with water cups if we put a little money on the line.
All right.
Sarah's in Metropolis?
Sorry, I thought you had your permission.
She fed me some lie about a movie marathon.
Okay, if it helps, I told Nat to be home by midnight. Nat caught me by surprise with this Metropolis trip, and I'd already prepped the wild mushroom tortellini.
That sounds good.
You shouldn't have followed me. I went to work this morning. I think it was just another normal day. And then you asked me about Henry Miller. I knew it was the day I was gonna die.
Jeez. Superman's back.
We'll revisit this later, Mr. Orr.
Do they have prior relationship?
What do you want?
Why'd you have Henry Miller released from prison?
Is that an accusation?
Just a question. You had Henry Miller released from prison.
Got proof?
Like being the head of Intergang?
It's a rumor that never dies. Accusing me of what? Playing Dr. Frankenstein?
I still haven't heard you tonight.
My part of Metropolis. I'm the hero, not you.
Sure.
I know you're not the bad guy here.
Some people are just unstoppable.
No, please, don't give up.
Can't believe this is vegan.
When they have a very principled 15-year-old, you learn your substitutions.
I was on the phone with him, John. I heard it happen. Pride of Smallville.
Have you heard that anywhere before?
I have read it. Town seal in my office. Pride of Smallville.
Let's go.
Evidence.
It's cool to be hanging out again. Wait, I've got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You've been texting me this whole week.
Well, yeah, because I thought we were friends.
We've never been just friends. I won't tell anyone if that's what you're worried about.
Damn.
I made a mistake. I'm so sorry.
Lost again. Pay up.
How much is that, like $50?
You two aren't even drinking and now you want to run your mouth? She's probably gonna borrow her panties next.
Say that again.
You could be our beer bitch.
He's not getting you crap.
Model level gorgeous. I mean, you must be turning guys down left and right.
Well,
Nope.
I wouldn't turn down every guy who asked me out.
Really?
Damn.
You and your hillbilly girlfriend can get the hell out of here.
You want a beer?
In his face. Jeez.
Here's your beer, bitch.
We better go.
Pride of Smallville.
You think there's something behind there?
Any idea what could be on that?
Don't drive. Oh, there's onomatopoeia here. Yeah. Come on, still. Call your suit. Dang, her office. Oh, it changes. Oh, the thumb drive. No.
I watch people like Lex Luthor and Morgan Edge become billionaires while my community was choked. I transformed this community. I gave my people hope. I made real change. I didn't just put out fires.
That's what you think I do.
I don't have any other choice.
There is always another choice.
Man, you gotta go.
See? Another fire. Never step foot in my house again.
Facing something uncontrollable?
Yeah.
Not knowing whether there's anything you can do that will ultimately even make a difference. How could you possibly understand that?
Because I'm facing something uncontrollable too.
Dang, this is how he's gonna learn too.
I just found out I have cancer. And it's aggressive. You're much stronger than you think you are.
Dang, what a scene.
I have inflammatory breast cancer.
Damn.
It's rare and aggressive and it's hard to detect, but they did. I just wanted to process it on my own. And I didn't want you to look at me like I was sick.
Not the strongest person I know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go to any more doctor's visits alone.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Yep, you gotta beat it, Lois. That was definitely a girl's voice.
But John Henry Irons isn't.
You killed him.
I know.
Steal.
Sir Irons is putting in a new security system for us.
They're about to get a rude awakening.
What's going on?
Your mom has something she wants to tell you, but before she does, just want you both to know that we are going to get through this as a family.
I was just diagnosed with stage 3 inflammatory breast cancer.
Stage 3. Alrighty, that was episode 2 of Superman and Lois. And man, what a tearjerker. The whole crux of the episode revolved around Lois's cancer. Stage 3, no less. It's just really sad and traumatic for that whole family. I definitely wonder in the comics if Lois Lane has ever gotten cancer or they're taking a new liberty with this in the show. Either way, I really like the change of pace and this new notion regarding cancer. If anyone could make this storyline great, it would be the Superman and Lois writers. So the episode starts on that note. We get a little montage of Lois at the hospital getting tested, and eventually the results come in where she learns she has cancer. And throughout the episode, she's been kind of holding that information in, which definitely makes sense because she wants to process it within herself first before telling the rest of the family. And from there, we have 3 different perspectives that we're following. 1, we have all the kids going to the party in Metropolis. 2, the whole George Dean, Lana, and John Henry Iron plotline. And 3, with Clark and Lois in Metropolis as well. For 1, Sarah finds out there's a party in Metropolis is being run by the guy that Nat had a crush on from her previous Earth. Sarah offered to drive and lied to her mom about going to the party, while Nat told John the truth and he agreed to let her go. And with Jordan and Jonathan got a text from Eliza, which I believe was the same girl from season 1 that broke up with him when he moved to Smallville. She told him about the party and Jonathan brought Jordan along. At the party, we had Sarah as the wing woman linking up Nat with a guy there at the party. Looks like they had a good time, but that ended abruptly when the host of the party lost beer pong to Sarah and Jordan. He started calling them names, which led to Sarah throwing beer at his face. He kicked them out, so Sarah, Jonathan, Jordan, and Nat had to leave right away. So from there, we could talk about point 2, which was regarding George Dean, Lana, and John. Lana gets a call from George. Apparently he was getting attacked by, I believe, is onomatopoeia, which I read from the comments from episode 1's reaction. I was told that this person was onomatopoeia, and this person is a Green Arrow villain generally, and some details regarding the power, but I guess I'll let the show kind of dictate and show me what the powers will actually be. But we have onomatopoeia killing George while he was on the phone with Lana, and the only phrase she remembered from the call was the pride of Smallville. That will come into play later once Lana went over to John's house to ask about Sarah and Nat, since Sarah lied to her that she went over to Nat's to do a movie marathon. From there, since John already made tortellini, they both had dinner, and through their conversation was when they put the pieces together regarding the Pride of Smallville. It was apparently on the seal in her office. So they go to her office and find a thumb drive. They plug into the computer, but unfortunately for them, onomatopoeia comes in, blows out all the windows, takes the thumb drive, and destroys the computer. After that, they go back to Lana's house while John is working on their security system. And from there, linking point 1, we have Sarah and Nat finally coming home while Lana thanks John, which I possibly think could lead to some relations, especially when they kind of hint at that first episode when they were talking at the party. And from there, we could talk about point 3, which was Clark and Lois. Clark and Lois were assigned an interview with the judge that let Henry Miller go. And during that interview, Lois was very feisty. And before they could get any more information, there were fixers that came in and stopped their interview and escorted out Lois. From there, they kind of split off, Lois staying behind to try to talk to the judge, while Clark went to go follow where the fixers went. That led to the fixers talking to Bruno Mannheim, I believe his name. And on camera, they catch Superman. And since Superman was listening in on their conversation, he calls out to Superman, and they have a one-on-one. While that's happening, we have the judge climbing on the edge of her building to jump off to commit suicide. Lois goes inside the building and tries to talk her down, and she was eventually able to talk her down by showing her that she has uncontrollable things that's going against her. that she could relate, and she brought up that she had stage 3 inflammatory breast cancer. Superman was there as well to hear, which was a pretty traumatic scene. The judge was eventually able to be talked down while Superman goes to comfort Lois. Later at home, Lois breaks down and finally tells Clark the whole story, which led to the boys finally coming home and Lois telling them as well. And the episode ends with the boys embracing Lois. Overall, this was a really great episode. I just wonder how accelerated the cancer will be. It sounds like it's going to be really aggressive based on her comments this episode. But I unfortunately expected to see a lot more these coming episodes. I'm just sad to see how it's going to affect the whole family dynamic. Other than that, that is all I have. If you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.